Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Walk of Femme with Kempire. Sorry, keep doing that. There you go. We're both dressed in white today, so fallen angels or angels, however you want to call us. And me, Natalie, also known as Femme Tarot. And this is a collaboration that we started about a month and a half ago, and we're loving it. We're getting amazing feedback, a lot of ideas of what else we could do. We're really enjoying this, everyone. Thank you for all your support. Thank you for subscribing, in case you haven't already, to both of us. Everything is linked down below. Kempire will also mention how you can find him and where, because he's everywhere. He's got a podcast. He is on YouTube. He is on social. I keep calling him a TikTok influencer. He doesn't like that.
It's not that I don't like that. I just like influencer. Okay.
But you are. It's a fact. It's a fact. You've got 120K followers on TikTok, so you are an influencer.
125,000.
Oh, excuse me. 125,000. So before we even start this video, we would like to ask you to like this video, subscribe, and please comment below. What did you think of this reading, of this video, and who else would you like us to read? Because we're looking for ideas, because we have so many ideas that sometimes we get stuck. We're like, should we do this one or this one or this one? So we'll need your help with that one. Right. So before we start the reading, I just want to say that Kem just celebrated reaching 10,000K on YouTube. Woo!
Almost 11. I can't believe
Almost 11. So please help him get to 20K, because we have a little sportsman's bet here going. So help me out, because I lost the other bet that we had. And I'm almost at 1,000. So please help me get to 1,000, because I have a huge, great surprise for you as soon as I get to 1,000 subscribers. And I won't announce it here, but please follow me on Instagram as well and Facebook, because I will announce it as soon as I get the 1K. So
very soon,
hopefully. Right. So let's dive in. Today, it's all about the new hot couple out there. Well, the new, old, new hot couple out there, also known as Benifer, which is Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck.
Woo!
Whew. And we've got questions. Well, Cam has a lot of questions.
Well, they literally have broke news. When we're recording this, they broke the news that they were pictured again in Miami. They played off, they've been friends. Even after they broke up, they've remained friends. But it's very interesting timing that you guys are showing up together everywhere.
I mean, let me ask you that before we dive in. Do you believe in friendships after breaking up?
I do.
You do? Okay.
I do. I definitely do believe that, but we didn't see that happen with them. It's only recently. They broke up how long ago? And yes, they may have remained friendly, but we never saw them together.
Well, what's friendly? Like a text here and there? I don't know. We'll have to ask the cards and find out, because there's a lot of stuff that are just...
And there's more that I want to explore in regards to Jennifer's intentions, Jennifer's past relationships with A-Rod, Jennifer's past relationship with Mark Anthony, because to me, they play an important part, especially Mark Anthony, because he is the father of her 2 children.
True. And how long did that marriage last? It didn't last that long either.
No, it wasn't a long relationship, but we'll see what the cards say what that relationship looks like.
Let's dive in. So what's the first question?
The very first question, is this relationship with Bennifer for publicity, or is it actually a sexual relationship? I was just going to say relationship, but I feel like they have hot and heavy sex.
Let's find out.
While you're doing that, I'm going to look up their star signs, because to me that's important. I think J-Lo's a Leo, but I'm going to verify that.
I had jumper cards, but I'm not understanding. I had 3, but I'm not understanding what's happening.
She is a Leo. Ooh, wait a second. Before you even say anything, she's a Leo with a moon in Scorpio.
Oh, okay. That explains a lot about her relationships. Yeah.
Oh,
how about him?
That does. The shade. Let me look up Ben Affleck. Can you explain for the audience the reason why you said that? Because I think a lot of people are like, why would you say that about her?
Well, Moon and Scorpio. I have Moon and Scorpio, I have to say, so I should know better than anyone, right? We've got a lot of karmic lessons, and
they're both Leos. They're both. Oh my gosh!
What?
They're both Leos, and they both have a Moon in Scorpio.
Oh no!
And this is based off what we're finding online. You would have to actually do a birth chart with them. Okay, why do you say, oh no, though? First of all, explain what does it mean, Moon in Scorpio, and then that.
Okay, well, let me just say the combo and both of them, and then I'll get to the Moon in Scorpio. So for them, it's all about appearances, status, and sex.
Oh. Everything I just asked.
Yeah. with that Sun in Leo, it's all about how are we as a couple? We like being a power couple. You know, we like people seeing us that way. We know that we have so much more influence together, and that we just, you know, people talk about us and all that. And then you have that Moon in Scorpio, which is very emotionally needy as well, but also they don't forget. So if there was cheating, and yeah, Scorpios might tend to cheat, but they're very private. So usually, even if they do, it's very difficult for you to find out. Scorpios know how to hide that. I'm just saying, I'm not saying all Scorpios are like that, but if you have a Moon in Scorpio, that's your reaction, how you react to certain situations, right? So they have that. And the only thing I'm thinking with them having Moon in Scorpio, oh my God, the fights. Those fights are going to be deadly, because don't piss off a Moon in Scorpio Moon. Don't.
And they're two Leos.
And Leos. So I feel there's a lot of energy there. There's a lot. I do see that it's almost like they look at each other and they see a reflection, or like they mirror each other and they love what they see. It's borderline narcissistic.
I feel like we did this reading for someone else that was very similar. I can't remember who it was, but it was very similar in that regard.
I don't remember anymore.
Oh, we've done so many readings.
Yeah, I've got a goldfish memory. Right. So, I mean, when we talk about astrology, that's what I can say about them. That's really interesting. So this is it's not so clear cut, but I'm going to look at my cards now. Listen, they see each other as family. They're very comfortable in each other's presence. Really. And that's why with that Moon of Scorpio, it just takes me that they have a past life and karmic connection with both of them having Moon and Scorpio. And I do see that with the Chariot. Hold on. Yeah, it's Jennifer Lopez is the one who's getting divorced, because I got the Chariot.
Well, no, they never got married. They're breaking up.
Okay. Well, in astrology and tarot, divorce is also when you're in a long-term relationship with someone that you live with. It's considered a marriage. Mm-hmm. So we see here that things are swifting really fast with them. The family, they see, as I said, they see each other as a family. And then we have the Three of Cups. It's pretty much, listen, they like spending time with each other. I feel there's a lot of sexual energy there, but I do feel that they also like how people see them.
They like the Benifer idea.
They get, it's like a turn on, you know, like when people talk about them and see them as a power couple and everyone's just looking up to them and all that excites them, and they take it out in the bed, in the sack.
Wait, so are you saying they are sleeping together? Allegedly, everything that we say here is alleged, and it's
I will ask. Just putting it out there. I will ask to be sure. I don't see a relationship per se, to be honest. Like, they're not an official couple.
Well, I mean, she's on a rebound.
Yeah, that's true. She's on a rebound. He comes across as a King of Swords here. So he must be very difficult to live with. Difficult with his communication as well. I feel
have you met him? I'm sorry, Ben. I'm playing.
Well, you know, that's and he's also stingy with his money. Just putting it out there.
Not like a stingy man.
No, especially you as a Taurus. You're like, no, I like to spend. I want people to spend
all day, every day.
Aesthetics is everything. So yeah, things happen. It wasn't planned. It wasn't something that they said, okay, let's put it out there that we're together or anything. It just happened. It's almost like a spontaneous thing. There was communication there. They have been communicating with each other, not regularly, but they were in touch with each other. And I just feel that when all that happened, go on.
So this is me speculating. Do you think, and maybe the cards can tell us, that after the breakup, Ben reached out to check on her?
Yeah, it was definitely him.
Oh,
definitely him, because I've got
find out. I got skill.
Because he's the King of Swords, so he's not going to waste time. He's not going to wait. Like if you want something, he'll get it. And a Knight of Swords, he didn't wait a minute. Like literally, he didn't wait a minute before he. But here's the news, and wait for Kemp's facial expression, because I know how he's going to react when he hears this.
Oh, it's not going to end well.
No. Heartbreak.
For who though? For J-Lo? She doesn't need any more heartbreak.
For both.
Oh,
well, okay. For both, not necessarily. Oh, High Priestess. All right, no, I know what this is. I know what this is. I know exactly what this is.
Can you tell us?
I'm sorry, I was having a conversation with my guides. I was talking to them.
I'm just speaking for the audience. As you guys know, that's why I'm here. I'm speaking for you.
Yeah. Right. So I know exactly what it is. It is almost like a rebound. Okay. He is comfort. He's like soul food for her. And especially how they are when they are together, when they're intimate. They're very comfortable with each other, and they're very comfortable with their bodies and nudity, and they like to play around. So that's exactly what she needs after the heartbreak. She was heartbroken. I know what it is. It was A-Rod breaking her heart. On the other hand, I have the High Priestess. So she has a wall up. She's built a wall, and she is very cautious and reluctant when it comes to Ben Affleck. Okay, with this relationship.
Because we hear that she was pretty heartbroken when they broke up. But we can explore those years in a second.
But I don't see it turning out. Like, I don't feel that this is... I saw 3, whether it's 3 weeks or 3 months, they showed me a 3. I feel that that's going to be when it fizzles out. The whole story fizzles out.
Wow.
Or fizzles down, yeah.
Speaking of Rebound, can we explore, because we're going to get back to Benifer, because I think a lot of people want to know what really happened back at the original Benifer 1.0, what happened in that relationship, and then we can kind of examine the future of that relationship, even though you just said it's not going to last. But we want to know about Jennifer and her love life, and people want to know about Ben and his love life, and will he find love again? Because Jennifer Garner seems to be the love of his life. He had all those kids with her. Anyways, right. I'm digressing. I'm gonna get that on a t-shirt, y'all. I digress. No. What did A-Rod cheat on Jennifer Lopez? La Lopez?
Do we really need to pull cards to ask that question?
Yes, we do, because I need a definitive answer from Spirit.
Oh my God, my spirit is loud.
And how bad was it? Look, how bad was it?
Oh, well, I had a jumper card. Hanged man. Wait. Hold on, before I tell you what
Jennifer, why do we have so many men that we have to examine in one reading?
That's so true. I mean,
I love Jennifer Lopez, though.
I like her too, and that's her moon in Scorpio. Unfortunately, karmic lessons, unfortunately. So
that makes so much sense, because I've been learning a lot about signs and things like that through Femme Tarot. So that's Scorpio situation. Mind you, Scorpios, hold off. I was raised by 2 Scorpios, so I know what I'm talking about.
And think about Bethany Frankel. We did a reading on her. We'll link the video down below. She has a moon in Scorpio. She's got a lot of karmic. That's why she can't stay in a relationship, and she chooses the wrong guys every time.
And wrong shows.
And wrong shows.
I'm sorry, The Big Shot wasn't good.
Well, we read that too. We predicted that.
Yeah, you did. Go check that out. Okay.
All right. So the question was about A-Rod. I didn't even ask the question. I just pulled the cards because I know what I'm gonna get. Listen. he wasn't into that relationship. I feel she might be a little bit what's the word I'm looking for?
Controlling
And possessive. Yes, thank you. Controlling and possessive, and he was like, mm-mm. So it's been a while that he wanted out, and he was just hanging in there. And he wasn't really. He felt he was trying to find the right way, the right time to get out of it, and in the end, he was like, "Sod it, I'm not going to be even tactful." So yeah, and he's someone like I feel like a much younger woman.
Oh, okay. Wait. Do you want to know his birth chart?
Yeah, go ahead.
Sun is in Leo. She likes a Leo. Leos love each other, apparently. And the moon is Pisces.
Oh,
another water sign.
That's why he doesn't like that's why they. Oh my God, not. Do we know his Venus?
His Venus is Virgo.
Hers?
Hers is Gemini.
Gemini. I tell you, that's her karma. To be cheated on, there's always going to be another person in that relationship with her. With him, Venus and Virgo, that's really interesting because I feel that it's almost like an impulse to cheating or the flirting and him feeling that he doesn't want to be tied down in a relationship. But I do feel that that's what he wants. His parents, I just got the message. I think his parents are still together. So they've been married or they haven't been divorced. And it's almost like he has that archetype, the relationship, the marriage that his parents had. And he knows he's not going to get it, or he's not really confident that he's going to find that right woman. So he goes into relationships, but not full, like 100% in. It's almost like I'll give it a shot, but I know it's not going to work out. So he kind of gives up halfway. And he's a Pisces. So Pisces, they live in their own little world. You said his moon is in Pisces, right?
Moon is in Pisces, yes.
Moon and he has a short temper, because Pisces do have a short temper when they feel that someone or things or someone comes in and sort of messes up with their life and their rhythm and their routine, because they like to have things done the way they do, because they just don't like living on this planet. They like to live
Wow.
They like fantasy land because they're very poetic. They're very romantic. They are sensitive. And also Pisces is the most intuitive star sign of the zodiac. So that's part of the reason why they live in their own planet. It's because they don't want to pick up all these energies and get all the stuff, so they protect themselves. But the thing is, if you burst that bubble for a Pisces, and especially with that moon in Pisces, they react they're very reactive. Very reactive. And I do feel that Benifer with that Leo moon, that Leo sun and that Scorpio moon, especially that Leo sun, she's a drama queen. She wants attention. She will, she wants to spice things up, and he just wants to be left alone, kind of thing. Like, yeah, he's very moody, so he kind of like follows his moods.
Well, one of the things that we found out during the pandemic, they did open up about going to counseling, during their relationship. Yeah. They did not want to continue the narrative that it was the cheating allegations that were out there about the Southern Charm star. But it sounds as if and I strongly believe that that was the cherry on top. But can you tell us what really broke these two up?
Let me just say one thing as well. I don't feel that the cheating per se was what broke them up. I do feel there has been cheating, or he has a roving eye. She knew about it. She intuitively knew about it. I don't feel that's what kind of like, that the final nail in the coffin of that marriage. A lot of sexual energy, definitely with him. He's very sexual. He expresses himself through sex. But I feel that business-wise, he might have done some kind of like business ventures or investments that have not turned out well for him. So he's losing money. I feel there's a lot of stress there with his finances.
I did hear wasn't he being investigated? You guys will remind us in the comments. I heard that some of his companies were being investigated.
Woo! I'm gonna pull some more cards a little bit. Hold on, because you wanted to know if the cheating was what broke the marriage, right?
Yeah, or the relationship, the soon to be. Well, what they were engaged.
Well, I pulled a couple cards without asking that question, just as an extension to what I see here. He's moved out, moving. Move houses, King of Pentacles. He's protecting his money. Yeah, I feel it's a money, it's a power thing. It's a power thing. But let me just ask you a question. Hold on.
Whoa. So this is interesting because so along with some of the allegations in regards to cheating and the allegations of businesses, they do have a lot of businesses together. And I think that was part of the reason why they took so long to come out and say, yes, we are breaking up.
Yeah, and I was just going to say, it's a good thing you told me because I had no idea they had business together. I was just going to ask you because it has to do with money. He invested, he effed up when it comes to finances and money. A lot of judgment here. I get the judgment here. It doesn't look good for him. I don't feel that he's that financially secure. His finances are not that great. I just feel that he's also a type that spends a lot, has done, maybe like done wrong moves when it comes to investments and stuff. And then I have the Emperor, which is the strategy card or the dad card too. I just feel that he's not very business savvy. I'm almost going to say, like, I feel that he made the wrong decisions. And also I don't, and also, what I was getting while I was shuffling, and I forgot to say it, was that he doesn't like the fact that at this moment, because of the finances and all his business ventures that are not turning out to be that profitable for him, actually the opposite. I feel that this is almost giving him a complex towards her. There's a power struggle, what I'm trying to say, between them. And this is what came in between them, because there might have been cheating allegations and he was a little bit of the naughty boy and all that, but I feel that while things were working between them business wise and communication between them, it was okay, because they could benefit from all the other stuff. But I feel when that started going down and he kind of wanted some kind of reassurance, so he started talking to young girls, because it's not just one, and I don't think it's just that Madison from Southern Charm, right? Maybe they did have like a flirting thing, a sexting thing, but I don't feel that it went
anywhere.
Yeah, exactly. But I do feel that it just didn't work out for them anymore. It just didn't. There was too much tension, too much fighting about too many things, and they couldn't see eye to eye. And I just feel that he hasn't been happy for a while. He wanted out. She didn't want to see it. He wanted out.
So how does Alex Rodriguez feel about this whole Benifer situation 2.0? Because this is happening so immediately after their relationship. And I've heard reports of him responding, but I'd never read the reports because no one cares.
When you said no one cares, I just got the Fool. The Fool. He also feels like the Fool. He feels like he was naive. Because, as I said before, Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck were in touch, not every day, but they were in touch. And I feel that he didn't know. She kept it. And now he's like suspicious. Why would she hide that from me? And what's going on? So he feels, he's not happy about that at all.
Oh, sorry, A-Rod. You wanted out of the relationship, allegedly.
She's the Queen of Pentacles. She's the Queen of Pentacles. And I see him here as the King of Pentacles. He came across. I tell you, power struggle. Boom. Boom.
Wow.
You like that?
Wow.
Yeah. So it's not, it wasn't going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. Someone just had to say it, come out and say it's done. And it was him. And that's her rebound. That's her rebound now.
So he broke things off.
That's what I feel.
Wow. Oof.
I felt it from the first moment I read about it. That was the first thing I felt. I'm like, it was him. I feel that she is, and especially knowing now that she's like a Leo with Moon in Scorpio,
Mm-hmm.
for many reasons, she would have tried and kept going for a while longer, I feel. So it's not just the cheating allegations and all that, but you know what, we all knew that about Alex Rodriguez for long, even before he was with Jennifer, right? I mean, he had a reputation, so she knew what she was getting herself into. And I don't think that's the issue. As I said, I think it's more of
the money stuff
and the power stuff.
Wow.
I don't feel that he feels her equal anymore. And that's an issue.
Because he might be losing.
Yes, he's losing a lot. Like he felt embarrassed and humiliated with all that Madison rumors that came out. He's losing money. I don't know, what's his career right now? What does he do? What is he selling? She's Jennifer Lopez. She's megastar.
She's always selling something.
So,
wow.
Yeah.
So even though a lot of us viewed him as the perfect equal for her in regards to business and things like that, he in real, and that's the thing about celebrity world. A lot of people think they know about these celebrities, including us, but there's a lot of things happening, especially money wise, and that's the biggest myth that I see that a lot of people have about celebrities. They think all these celebrities are rich because of the appearances that we see on television or how they're spending. They don't realize a lot of these celebrities are paid to shop certain places or given a lot of things, and also give us a false image about their money situation.
Right, exactly. We don't know what's happening behind closed doors. How many times have we heard about these huge A-listers, and we hear about their money troubles and even their mental health issues that comes out years later, and we're all like shocked. So we don't know what's happening behind closed doors. Well, now we do, but I'm generally just saying. You have to hashtag this just saying, because I got it from you. I keep saying it.
I'm gonna put it on a t-shirt. Just saying.
Just saying.
I just want to point something out to you, because we are going to talk about Mark Anthony in the relationship that she had with him, because she has 2 kids with him. She was married to Mark Anthony. His son is in Virgo. Oh, Mark Anthony, I look at you so differently now. His moon, though, is another water sign, Cancer.
Oh my God. No wonder. They're so incompatible. I mean, you don't need to see their charts to say that. I mean, I thought that intuitively from the get-go. I mean, so incompatible. What would a Leo do with a Virgo?
Have 2 kids.
Well, they have to, exactly.
He grounded her.
Exactly. He grounded her for that time, for that moment when she wanted to build a family. He's the right dad. He's the right person to have kids with, because he is reliable. He's solid. It's family and all that. And he's a hard worker too. So I can see that. But as soon as she got what she got, and I don't mean it in a bad way, but spiritually, as soon as she got what she wanted, which was the family, she moved on. They moved on. It wasn't
Can the cards tell us what broke these 2 up? Because a lot of people, because like I said, everyone has their own image of these celebrities, and a lot of people thought he was perfect for her. A lot of people want to see them get back together, and they seem to co-parent very well.
For sure. I mean,
and I say appear because we don't know.
Yeah, that's true. As we said, we don't know what's happening behind closed doors. So, well, behind closed gates. All right. Okay. No jumpers. So that's going to be interesting.
Oh, like a real Virgo.
That's exactly what I was thinking. You're reading my mind. Hierophant, marriage, King of Swords, 3 of Pentacles, 6 of Swords. Interesting. Oh, I don't know. Hold on. I need a minute to figure it out. King of Swords. But he doesn't come off as a King of Swords. Was there someone else? Possible. 3 of Cups. A lot of 3s. Yeah. I feel that it was someone else. Her side. And I don't necessarily mean sexual. They could have been it. I feel almost that it was like one of those spiritual relationships, connections that you make with you have with someone that, you know, there's love there and there's a lot of talk and it goes deep, but there's no physical connection. Someone like that was there, and he was a king of swords. Hold on.
You should see your reaction.
Ben Affleck, he came up as the king of swords. When did they meet? Do we know that?
Oh my God, I have to look that up.
I have a feeling she met him while she was married to Mark Antony, but I need a confirmation about that.
Okay, when did Benifer happen?
Yes, definitely. Total validation. But can you Google it?
I am.
Hold on. I'm going to ask one more question while you're Googling.
Apparently, people are very interested in the timeline of this relationship. So, I don't know. Wait, so when was she married to... Hold on, okay.
She stayed, I can tell you this while you're doing that, while you're researching, I'm going to say that she did stay for as long as she did in that marriage because they had children together. But it was almost like trying to find the right time. Here too, I told you, it's a pattern. It's a pattern. We see that, and that's exactly what we saw with A-Rod. So, it's like she was hanging in there. She was trying to make it work, but there wasn't so much love, passion there. I don't see sexual energy there. I just feel that he fitted like a part for her. Like he's going to be a great dad. You know, I feel that he's very calm. He's like a calming force for her, or was a calming force for her. Grounding as well, like everything. So it was perfect at the time for her, and a perfect man to have a relationship and have kids with. But I have a feeling that it was Ben Affleck. She met Ben, but I'm not saying that she cheated physically.
Yeah. But there wasn't much of a space, because apparently, so she was married to Mark Antony from June 5th, 2004 to January 16th, 2014. So they were married for 10 years.
A long time.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised at that. But 2 years before that, she was engaged to Ben Affleck. And I remember people saying that the way that ended wasn't good for her.
He never left her life. So they've always been in each other's lives. And I see that in the card, because that's Ben Affleck. That's when I did the reading before about him. That was his card. So she missed that whole thing. You know what? I understand Jennifer Lopez. I totally get it, because I'm picking up her energy. It's a bit far away from me, but I am picking up. She wants to do the right thing in a relationship, but she's very sexual. She's very intense. She is who she is as well. This is not easy. What?
Because there's literally Vulture. Shout out to you. I'll send you the link so you can actually receive, because they did a whole article. I think this was this month about the timeline of their relationship. They stopped being engaged in. Wait, hold on. Yeah, they stopped being engaged only 3 months before she married Mark Antony. So it says March 26, 2004, Jersey Girl, Benifer's second try at being a movie star couple, directed by, it doesn't matter. And that's when the nickname Benifer premiered, though it's mostly reported. Okay, get to the point, y'all. So apparently the relationship ended around that time, 2004. Only a few months before she married, June 5th, 2004, she married Mark Antony.
Right, because
who she had dated before, back in 1999.
Because Ben Affleck did not want to settle down. He did not want to have the kids and all that. And he did. And he fitted the bill.
But then Ben Affleck
Yeah, but they're rebounding off each other. Don't you see that? They have this karmic past life relationship and they keep doing this to each other. It's almost like we're going to rebound off each other and then we're going to hurt each other and then we keep doing it.
Well, October of 2004, the same year that she got married, this was only 6 months, 4 months after she got married to Mark Anthony, Ben Affleck and Jennifer Garner make their first public appearance. Whoa.
I have nothing else to say, just saying.
Wow. And for those that are wondering what I'm reading, this is literally an article that came out May 20th, 2021. Today's what, the 23rd?
Yeah, I think so. Hold on.
Yep, it's the 23rd. Yep. This just came out. They did a whole timeline, the complete 19-year timeline of the Benifer saga.
There you go. There you go. So it just validates everything we see in the cards. And you don't be surprised. As I said, 3 weeks or 3 months, it's going to be over. And then they will go straight to another relationship. Someone very different, very calm, grounding both of them. Or at least Jennifer will, and Ben will follow suit.
Well, what we need to do now is, because Jennifer, it seems like a hopeless romantic. Who, what, where will it be? Let's see their future. Both of them. Benifer.
Who will this man?
And the other question, and remind me to ask this, is will they karmatically come back together again?
Yes, they will. I told you. I feel this is a pattern. We'll keep seeing it happening.
Well, you know what? I'm going to tell you this, Jennifer. I'm going to be very bored if you go back to Ben Affleck in 2050. You're going to be like, how old at that point?
True. Okay, hold on, because my cards just flew as soon as we said that. So, but I'll put them back in because I
universe.
So, what was the question again? What's their future?
What is Jennifer's future when it comes to love? And then we also want to know what is going to be the future for Ben when it comes to love, because we already know they're going to be ending in 3 months, 3 weeks, 3 months. Well, it's been long now. This not long. It's probably going on the 3rd month very soon, since they were first sighted together.
All right, sword. She's gonna get married again.
I mean, of course. Have you met Jennifer Lopez?
That is so true. She's getting married again, and her future doesn't look that great. I do see a lot of disappointment there. And I'm not going to be surprised if there is a while that she's single. She's not with someone.
Good.
Okay, but then I feel that we're going to have one day we're going to wake up, we're going to pick up our phones and Jennifer Lopez got married kind of thing, you know?
Oh my gosh.
A lot of options. So she will have options, obviously. She's gorgeous and she's Jennifer Lopez, but she's going to have a lot of options, but none of them good for her. None of them, I'm afraid. Okay, but I do see another marriage. The world. Okay, as soon as I picked up the card, I saw a world tour. She's going to go on another world tour, and after that world tour, she's going to get married again. That's what I'm getting.
And everyone's going to come back to this video.
Yep, 23rd of May, 2021.
Wow.
When we record this, because we're going to upload it a couple of days later.
And Ben? Oh, is there any more that you need to tell us about her future in regards to love?
I'm trying to, hold on.
Oh. So apparently she's not going to get back with Mark, because based on what you said in regards to her relationship with Mark, it's not what she needs.
The next one doesn't look good either.
Oh.
I have 8 of Swords and 9 of Swords. It doesn't look good for Jennifer. Pick better men. Well,
Jennifer. She has the moon in Scorpio, and you said this is all karmic.
Yeah, it's all karmic. Regardless what she does, it's just it's a lesson that it's just a pattern that she has to go through, a karmic pattern. And
just an FYI to people, and this is just my personal thoughts, and Kempire, you can weigh in on this. Just because the relationships, look, Elizabeth Taylor had multiple relationships. But in between time, you're having fun. You're doing all kinds of stuff. That's what you came here to do. Not everyone comes here to be married for a long time. Some people come here to be married multiple times and have multiple lovers and have multiple whatever. So I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. But I mean, in the ideas of formality.
I mean, you know what? She chose this path because we all choose. I keep saying this. We all choose the life we're going to lead before we're born into this world. And this is called a soul contract. So, and this, you have a discussion with your guides and the elders from the other side, and together you decide what's best for you to learn those lessons that you need in order for next time you go to the other side, that you ascend higher and faster. And this is what she chose. She chose to become famous. I mean, as a spirit, okay? To become famous, to have no worries in her life when it comes to financial, to finances and career and all that. But all her focus and all her heartbreak and all her lessons are coming through her love life. And that's the way it is. And unfortunately, yes, she is going to get married again. Yes, she is going to get divorced again. It's going to keep on going. It's something that she has to work on, and she has to work on with a spiritual leader or a spiritual teacher that can help her.
That just because this is what you're seeing now doesn't mean that it can't change.
Of course it can change. Everything can change, unless there are certain cards like this, like the Hierophant, for instance, this card, which indicates marriage. To me, this is a major arcana. If you get this card with a major arcana, it's not going to change. It's happening. That marriage is happening, okay? Or the World card, that change is happening. But if you have cards like the Two of Swords, for instance, a minor arcana, or the Ten of Swords, that is your everyday life. That's the energy that you have every day, and you can change it. You can change it. You can change the outcome of that.
Okay, so let's talk about Ben Affleck. I'm sorry, Jennifer. But maybe I'm not sorry, because look, Jennifer's living her life. Jennifer has a successful career. When you were talking about the soul contract and the conversations that we have with our ancestors before coming back into physical form, I'm just wondering what my soul contract meeting was like.
Yeah, well, we have to do that past life reading about you. Remember, we talked about that.
We're gonna do it. We're not doing it on live. Mind your business.
We'll do it in person because it's better. Trust me.
Yeah. When we're by the poolside.
Exactly.
But I'm trying to picture my soul contract meeting, and I'm just like, really? This is what we're gonna do? I'm gonna come back to do this? I'm gonna be on YouTube talking about Jennifer Lopez?
Well,
okay, this is fun. This is fun.
It is.
And that's the other thing, because I think a lot of people don't realize that I'm so into these conversations about spirit and everything that we talk about on your channel. But the other part of that is sort of like the understanding that there is this other world that's happening right as we speak, and I think I think the world is opening up their eyes to this, and that's why I love doing this sort of collaboration in regards to spirit, but celebrity.
Yeah, listen, that's why I started doing this YouTube thing and everything on social media and everything else. It's because I want to make spiritualism and these topics more mainstream, more approachable for people to understand them and not to be afraid, and to see what the benefit is if you understand who we really are.
Yeah.
We're not just humans. Yes, we are humans, but as humans, we have ego, and we're led by ego, and we have human experiences. But at our core, we're spirit. And as spirit, we carry a very deep divine knowledge from millions and millions of years ago. And it's all about understanding why you chose to come back to this earth, why you're going through what you're going through, what can you do to elevate yourself, to improve yourself, not only as a human, but as a soul, as a spirit too. So there are a lot of components out there that might be a little bit mind-blowing for people who are not, they're not really sure if they believe it. And that's why I'm doing all this, just to show tarot is not like an occult thing. It's not the Antichrist. It's not, you're not worshiping like, evil, negative entities. It's just a piece of paper where I use as a tool in order to channel through messages from my guides, from deceased loved ones, whoever it is. And that also can also be fun. You can play around with it. I know people will probably say, this is not fun. You're looking into people's lives. And do you have the right to do it? Listen,
you turn off the page and go to something else.
Listen, anyone who's in the public eye, we're in the public eye too. So we give people the right. I mean, we're on YouTube. So,
I forget sometimes. I pretend like I'm in my own little way. Well, we really are in our own little world.
We are. That's so true. But we put ourselves out there. So we do give the right to people to, judge us or comment us. We can't say anything about that because we put ourselves out there.
That's
so we can't
true.
just say, don't talk about me that way because what? So the same applies with celebrity. I just want to put it out there because people might think that what we're doing is immoral. Listen, I'm not putting anything out there. I'm not saying anything. How many times have I told you, Kempire, listen, I'm going to cut this out because that went a little bit too deep and that's too personal for them. Yep. We don't want to put that out there because that information hasn't come out yet, or, it might never do. We are careful. We
have integrity.
We have integrity and we do have morals and values. Thank you very much. That's it. That's my PSA for the day. Right.
Now tell me about Ben Affleck and his. You know what it is. Ben has gone through a lot too. I think Jennifer Garner was a great relationship for him. Another situation where I need to look her up too. But I want to know the future for his love life because it seems as if he is trying to find love. He was even on. I think it was Raya. In that whole situation, so
I think so. Yeah, I read something about Raya.
But I want to look up his. I'm Jennifer Garner.
I'm disappointed on Ben. In Ben, listen, he's a charmer. He likes to charm. He has a lot of insecurities, especially as he's growing older. He wants to feel that he's still, attractive. That he still got game. His future is not clear. It's like here and there. Yes, I agree. He's trying to find a balance. He's trying to be something that he's not. So he's trying to be more of this family man or a relationship man or someone who wants to settle down, but his instinct is not that. So it's like a tug of war. He's like, we're talking about Ben Affleck and his future, right? His future, because I keep getting the same cards. I keep getting the same cards, which means that my guides are saying move on from this top topic. But I can tell you, she will always be in his life, Jennifer.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
They will always go back and forth with each other.
It's so funny because I have a friend that is a similar situation. And I guess you're right. There are these soul contracts. There are these karmic lessons. And you see a lot of these relationships, a lot of people saying, why do you keep going back to this person, the same person? So it's sort of like, if you bring it back to Sex and the City, it's sort of like that's her Mr. Big.
So, yeah, almost, I'm going to say, because yeah, you're right. It could be like a Carrie and Mr. Big kind of thing, because I feel that when they're not together or when they're not talking, they go through periods that they're not talking. They do think about each other and they kind of reminisce and miss the times that they had with each other. So they go back together and then it doesn't really work out. So when they're together, right, there's that energy that it's almost like when you have like a magnet and you have the positive and the negative side, and then you try to put both positive sides. It's not, you cannot connect it. And that's what happens. So when they're apart, they're like a magnet. They want to come closer. And then as they're closer, they can't get that close. It's just not working energetically. I don't know how else to explain it.
Wow. So what happened with Jennifer Garner?
Good question.
Because a lot of people think that Jennifer Garner was good for him. She seems, the stabilizing factor in his life. Very similar to what Jennifer Lopez did with Mark Anthony, and they both got into those relationships right after each other.
How long was Ben Affleck married to Jennifer Garner?
That's a very good question.
He has a very immature energy about him. Like
he seems like it.
Childish, and it seems like he'll never learn. He keeps making the same mistakes.
They got divorced. They got married in 2005 and the two divorced in 2018. So it wasn't that long ago. It's only 3 years.
13 years they were together. I'll tell you why they broke up. Drinking and cheating.
Oh, so what we expected.
And she comes up. She just came up as the temperance card. So she's like a guardian angel. They will always be in each other's. She's always protecting him and always gets him out of trouble. She's the mom. She's the mommy that Ben was looking for because he has mommy issues.
Oh, damn.
And Jennifer is this fantasy, this lust. Jennifer Lopez.
Mm-hmm.
And Jennifer, and it was the drinking and the cheating. It was the drinking and the cheating that Jennifer Garner said, enough is enough. I just, stop humiliating me like this. I can't.
Well, since we're talking about Jennifer Garner, look, I think a lot of us want her to be in love. I think she's dating someone right now. What's the future for her dating life? I feel like Mark Anthony always has somebody, so we don't need to look.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Good for all of them. Hey, listen. As long as they're happy and they have balance in their
Except
lives.
A-Rod. We wish you the worst. I'm joking.
So Jennifer Garner, hold on, let me go back to
what's the future for Jennifer Garner's love life? And again, guys, be sure to follow us on our social media. A link will be available in the description of this video. And if you haven't liked this video already, like it. Look, it's an easy, free way to support the channel and get Femme Tarot to 1,000 subscribers. Subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on our collaboration and other videos that Femme Tarot has coming your way.
Listen, I have a feeling that right now as we speak, she's terrified of going into a relationship or getting too serious with someone because she doesn't want to go through another divorce. She doesn't want to put her kids in that and this whole mess again. So she's very reluctant and hesitant when it comes to relationships. Yeah, she might be dating, but she's not really into a, serious hardcore relationship right now. But things are going to change for her because I have the death card. So I do feel that there might be some kind of dramatic event in her life. And after that point, we will find out that she's in a relationship. She's going to meet this other person. And he's going to be a great stepdad to her kids.
Aww.
But I do feel that this is not coming. It's not happening yet. As I said, I think something dramatic, something huge is going to happen in her life. And that's when everything's going to shift for her. Right now, she's guarded. She's not.
Rightfully so.
Rightfully so, right?
It's only been 3 years, Femme Tarot. 3 years since her divorce. And there's been drama since then with Ben that she's had to sort of step in.
Right. I remember that.
And be the mom.
I was so proud of her for being so strong and just
Aries, boss,
totally. And she's so reliable. Like you can rely on an Aries no matter what, they might sound rude, come off rude sometimes, but they're so reliable and they're resourceful as hell. So yeah, that's what I see with her. But listen, I don't think she'll ever give her heart to anyone as she did with Ben.
Wow.
So yeah, she will eventually find someone where they will it's like a partnership, like a union together. But I don't feel that it's going to be lust or feeling in love or, that's not going to be there. She's going to be a lot more level-headed with who she's going to choose to go into a relationship with. Unfortunately, I think that it's done for her, like emotionally. She's empty.
I don't blame her. But I'm glad that their future love is coming for Jennifer Garner and Lord, everyone else.
Well, let's see let's all wait and see how all this is going to unfold. As I said, I think I'm leaning towards the 3 months that we're going to find out that Benifer is no longer a Benifer. But, stay tuned because there's a lot happening with those two.
Wow.
With Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez.
So it really is. So you just confirmed for us that Benifer 2.0 is actually happening, and there will probably be a Benifer 3.0.
There are going to be a lot of 0.0.
4.0, 5.0. Get the t-shirt.
Level up. Yeah, there's going to be a lot. So, I mean, don't be surprised if we hear that, they're no longer together. And then a few years later, they're together again. They're always going to be in each other's lives. Always. They just can't. It's just, as I said, it's like that magnet.
Wow.
They need to have each other in their lives, but it just doesn't work. It doesn't work.
All right. That's all I have.
So I think that was deep. That was quite a lot of information.
Revealing.
I need a drink after this. I feel tired. I'm like, whoa, it's Ben's energy that I kept picking up.
Wow.
He's very, he needs help. Like he needs grounding. He needs people around him that ground him, that are solid. He needs people who will keep him accountable for things that he does. And he doesn't have that around him right now. So that's a little bit of a recipe for disaster for Ben. So I think I'll end it there.
You gave him advice, free advice. You're welcome, Ben. Book a reading.
Well, everyone, thank you for joining us once again for Walk of Femme. We really enjoyed doing this reading, like every other reading that we've done on this channel and we're about to do. Again, let me remind everyone, please subscribe and like this channel, like this video, and also please comment down below. What else would you like us to do? What did you think of this reading? What is your opinion? What do you think is happening with Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck? We'd love to hear from you. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Till next time. Bye.